fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Number 27, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. This one complete to Jordan Reed.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Titans.
Murray's pass complete to Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. They'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 23 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing the offensive line really in sync.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on second and 8. Mahomes got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Quick slant to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end end zone. It's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the one.
Third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And after the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eating.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, Murray. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Jordan Reed.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Murray again. That's caught by Hollister. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The handoff to Kareem Hunt.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact. If forced the incompletion, and now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Raiders 7.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. John Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, the little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
22 yards.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold back for a while because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Ito Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Open there, here's Foster. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for John.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Getting in there to break that one up, Rocky Sin. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Cohen on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Josh Lambo is set to...
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Smith. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They go back to the ground with Smith. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
10. Justin Tucker set to kick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Murray will get this one underneath to Hunt. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
9 yards.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. Nifty move. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
On the tackle.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray, and Beasley with it over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They run again with Hunt. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Again, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Boy, how good has his defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off on the 37. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At the 50.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. And the Raiders have got him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Loss of 5 yards.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Throw left side to Reynolds. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They got a man. It's Woods. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
From the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Tennessee.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
A first down carry for Smith. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Smith. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Open man is Robbie Anderson. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes is caught inside the 5 and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mahomes going to throw it here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Titans 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, You just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, now a desperation throw deep downfield. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory.